Thank you so much for joining me, Alyssa Arundell, for your monthly October 2020 tarot card reading. Really looking forward to delving into your situation for your individual zodiac sign this month. If you haven't already and you would like to check out your free 3-card reading, you can do so by clicking the link down beneath this video. It's 100% free and it looks into your past, present and future situation. Each of the tenses is written specifically for the position the card is pulled in. So this is not a generic reading, it's more tailored exactly to the question that you're asking. But without further ado, let's get into this month and see what the cards hold for you. Hello, lovely Aries, and thank you so much for joining me for your October 2020 tarot card reading. So Aries, let's see what this month holds for you. Your immediate sort of present card that comes up here is the 8 of Wands. The 8 of Wands is very fast moving energy. This is very you energy, Aries. It's fiery, it's passionate, it's go-getting, it's forward thinking, and it can feel a little bit overwhelming at times because everything's just moving in such a fast direction. But that's a wonderful energy to kickstart this month off with. So what is blocking this energy for you? You have another fiery card. Up here comes the 3 of Wands. The 3 of Wands is about enterprise, it's about new horizons, and it is about travel. So it could be that you're wanting to go, but maybe there are some travel restrictions in your area again, which have held things up. It could also mean that people aren't wanting to move at quite your pace. You've got all these ideas for this new venture, this new dream, and maybe other people just aren't quite going at the speed that you would like, but just trust that in time they'll pick up with your pace, Aries. They'll get where you're coming from eventually, but I do think that this is about you having to be the trailblazer for at least the beginning of the month. So the card that is your foundation card for the month. Wow. Okay. It's not the happiest card to come up for you here, Aries. You have the 3 of Swords. The 3 of Swords can often represent loss of some kind or having to let go of something. It can sometimes mean that there is a breakup in some way through a romantic relationship. So this could be, you know, a divorce or going through some kind of breakup in a close friendship. Have you felt a little bit betrayed? This is your foundation card. So something has gone on, Aries, or is going on that is making you feel less than secure. The number 3 in numerology, though, is a pretty positive card, and you have 2 3s here. 3s represent change, they represent optimism, they represent family and community. It's a very spiritual number 3 as well. So in this setting, I kind of feel that even if you are going through this loss or this betrayal of some kind, this grief, that you do have a sense of optimism still. You are being able to see that there is a silver lining. So you should feel really proud of yourselves this month, Aries, for picking yourselves up, perhaps when you feel at your most vulnerable or your most tired. Your past card for this month is the 4 of Coins, the 4 of Pentacles reversed. So the 4 of Pentacles can very often represent our home life. This is the 4 corners of our home, literally. So it's about that security. When it feels reversed, maybe it's that you have been asking yourself, how secure is my life? How secure are my finances? You know, this is a card of also maybe feeling a little bit apathetic, kind of hoarding what you have in fear of letting go. So there can be a little bit of fear attached with this card. It's about not wanting to spend, but at the same time, if you don't spend, then you can't improve your situation. So it's really a balancing act. Just reminding yourself not to hold on too tightly, but at the same time not being completely frivolous. So it is walking a bit of a tightrope, I feel, that you've been doing in the past, and this is where some of this grief and anxiety may have come up. But the card that spiritually crowned you is the King of Cups. This is a really positive card to come up, particularly if you're looking to improve your romantic life. The King of Cups is someone who is very caring, they're very loyal. If you're the kind of person who is very logical and practical, this kind of energy could get on your nerves a little bit, Aries, because they're quite dreamy, they're quite poetic, but actually they're extremely trustworthy. It could represent a male in your life who has these attributes, whether that's a father, uncle, friend, or indeed a lover that you can turn to for some support. If it doesn't represent a person, court cards generally do, but if it doesn't, it's about you spiritually wanting these qualities to be in your situation. It's not about having a big mansion and lots of luxury and being spoiled. I think you're on this sort of journey in your life at the moment, Aries, where you just, you want things to be a little bit more grounded, and you're valuing people's qualities, their loyalty, their kindness over their bank balance, basically. That's what you're looking for. You're looking for somebody who can emotionally enrich you, people around you that can emotionally enrich you. It's not all about loot. So your immediate future here is the Seven of Pentacles. So I feel here, the Seven of Pentacles usually comes up when we're planting some kind of seeds. You're planting some kind of idea that you want to build. So you're starting off with that Eight of Wands energy, which is very fast. You're getting blocked by other people, or perhaps because you can't travel in the way that you would like to. And then this immediate future card comes up and says, your seeds have been planted, your prayers have been heard, Aries, but you've just got to hold on to a bit more patience. That could really test you this month, because I don't feel it's a month where you're going to particularly want to be patient. You want to just get on with it. But I think that there is a lot more, there's a window of opportunity here for you to really heal from something. So if things aren't moving at the pace that you would like, I would just use that time to emotionally heal yourself, to get your house in order, to make sure your finances plan out. It's not about burying our heads in the sand when this card comes up. It's saying, right, I need to make a list, and I need to get focused, and I need to really hone in on what it is I need to do. I need to prioritize. So your state of mind for this month, Aries, is another 7. So you had 2 3s and now you've got 2 7s. This is a 7 of Wands. So I feel here you're really gonna have to defend yourself in some way. Is someone picking on you? Is this a work colleague? Or is this somebody in your family who you feel is being overcritical? I just feel like your state of mind, you've had enough of playing the nice guy here. It's about not getting violent. We don't want to do that. But at the same time, you want to stand your ground, be assertive, and express what your boundaries are when this card comes up. The time has come for you to have your say. You can't keep putting up with whoever this person or situation is that's trying to chip away at your self-esteem. You've really had enough, Aries, and this month that's going to show. So your outside influence for this month, Aries, is the Queen of Cups. So you've got the King as the spiritually crowning card, and then you've got this Queen as this outside figure. Again, court cards generally represent people. So if this is a person in your life, they are typically going to be female, could very well be a water sign, someone who is very kind and can give you a lot of advice and, again, emotional support. So is this a mother figure? Is this an aunt? Is this a friend you can lean on and talk to? I think that this person's really going to give you a lot of comfort and advice. And again, if it doesn't represent a person in your particular situation, because this is a general spread for you you, Aries. Then it represents a time in your life where we're kind of reiterating what we said before, where that kindness and that softness and that compassion is becoming more and more important to you. You still have those fiery energies, but I feel like your ambitions are slowly changing. Perhaps your ambitions are more about family now, when they were more about your career. Even very recently, this could be shifts in the way that you're feeling, the way you're seeing the world. It could be that you're feeling more maternal or paternal. It could be that you're wanting to maybe settle down a bit if you've been playing the field. So there's a number of things that this could be, but I definitely think that you're valuing really decent human qualities over the rat race at the moment. Your hopes and fears, wow, you can't really ask for a better card. This is you, this is fire, this is sun. And what happens when the sun card comes up is it casts light on anything that was a little bit negative in the spread. So the only negatives that really came up for you this month, Aries, is that feeling of being blocked, that feeling of hoarding your resources because you're maybe afraid, and that feeling of betrayal or guilt or just feeling hurt in some way. What this sun card will do is it will just lighten that load a little bit. So yes, those intense energies may be still at play, but you'll be able to see this silver lining more, and this is definitely a hope that you have. The sun just brightens anything in our lives that has that shadowy colour to it. So that is something to be pretty grateful for this month. It will soften the blow. And then your outcome card here is the Emperor, number 4. This is about structure, this is about discipline, and this is about being organized. We go in back here to the 7 of Wands card, where you are going to have to really speak your mind this month, Aries. The Emperor can typically represent the father, so it can be relationships with the father, or it can be, if you think about very traditional views as the father being the head of a household. What does that mean? Well, yes, it means that what you say has weight to it, but it also means that you have to be fair and you have to be a leader. It's not just about throwing your weight around for no particular reason. It's about being a counselor, being a guide, as well as making rules up. In a very traditional sense. Now, obviously, we've come a long way. Things have changed. But I think that what this is asking you is to maybe go back to some of those traditional values from your early life. Some of them you're going to want to discard because actually they might be a bit out of date and they just don't serve a purpose for you in your life anymore. But some of those values are actually going to still be pretty important to you. And maybe in a modern world where certain morals are going out the window, actually you want to sort of hold on to them a bit. So if people are challenging you or making you feel as though you're being a bit old-fashioned, just know that it's probably because you're an old soul, and what you're actually trying to do is stand up for what is right, what is morally right. So yeah, a bit of activism going on with you this month as well, Aries. Tell them how it is, stick to your guns, don't get vicious, don't get vengeful, but do stay assertive. And I really think that whoever this person or situation is that's trying to grind you down will flutter out of your life once you show them your true power. So there you have your monthly reading for this month. Thank you so much for joining me again. It's a real honour to spend that time with you and for us to share that space. If you did feel inclined that you wanted to reach out for a one-to-one with myself or with Patrick, you can find that information in the description box beneath this video. But until we speak again next month, take care and stay safe. Alyssa.